definitely broke a little bit of a sweat from that setup. All set, really excited to show you what I got going on inside of this tent. First off, this tent is amazing. This is probably one of the biggest tents I've ever seen for an outdoor wedding. And what I wanted to kind of stress right here is I actually drove down here for a venue walkthrough, and I was able to share my thoughts on the layout, and they nailed it. I said, DJs belong near dance floors, so check on that. And I also said, please don't put tables, you know, in direct line of the speakers, like kind of let the dance floor breathe a little bit if you have enough real estate. And she goes, don't you worry, we're getting an enormous tent. And I'm like, okay, and they weren't joking. I also asked if I could be near power, which brings me to the interesting part of my setup today. So not only did they supply power, but they had an amazing tap-in installed. They have obviously the porta potties running off of that. They have the caterer tapped in, and then they have me, and I'm the one with the beefy long extension cord, and it turned out to be literally the perfect length. So any which way, this is how I have my power set up for today. So obviously I'm tapped into their main power line. I have a cord that runs all the way here through the back of the tent, come in right here, and then my booth is right on the other side of this. So let's pop on in and show you what I got going on. Excited to show you this today. Since I've had an interesting past with outdoor weddings, I decided to implement my own fail-safe. So you know I'm the queen of redundancy. I run dual laptops at every wedding, carbon copy of each other with dual external hard drives. With a tap of a button, I can switch between each laptop. Total redundancy. I have 2 wireless mics at all times. I have a corded mic, but usually we don't think about power. So I don't know how to say this, so forgive me. I'm gonna assume it's PECRON, either which way. This is a new battery bank that I got that allows me to charge the unit while I'm using it. So right now you could see I'm at 100%. I did a sound test. I was just playing music while I was setting up. This is charging faster than I'm using it, and I can watch all of those ratios right here. So I know that my power consumption is less than the rate that this is able to charge at. So essentially what's gonna happen is I have this battery bank plugged into my Furman, and that Furman is plugged into this awesome little orange extension cord that I showed you guys before, right there. So that comes in to the Furman, and this battery bank is plugged in to that. And then all of my DJ stuff is plugged into this. So this is to the Evolve over there. This is to the Evolve over there. And this is the main power to my booth. And obviously I have the battery bank plugged in and charging. So to give this a little test, I'll show you how this works. So I'm gonna come up here. Let me just hit play on something, okay? So right now, this is coming out of the battery bank, but now I'm gonna kill the power to the battery bank. So if I come over here and go bloop, almost like the venue lost power, you can see my laptop didn't stop playing. There's no glitching. The Roland didn't disconnect. Everything is totally fine. So now I can see that it's not charging. I can see also here that it's not charging. So right now I am running off of the battery bank. And then let's just say the power comes back on. Again, it's a nice, easy transition. I could see that it's charging again. I'm tired of sketchy power situations. Not every client goes to the lengths that they did, so I probably don't need this today, but someone's wedding, you don't want to take a chance. And I also just love how this completely fits perfectly inside of my booth. And I also love that even with the lights on, let me turn on my booth, you can't see any shadow of it. So you would never know that that's behind there. My battery powered up lights, I decided to put all of those around the pillars, so those are gonna look cool when it gets darker. All of the main poles in the venue have a combination of Ape Labs 1.0 and minis. The reason why I went with this combo is because, believe it or not, the Ape Labs Mini 2.0 is just as bright as the Maxi 1.0. So one won't overpower the other. But like I said, this is gonna light up nice tonight and give a little fun on the ceiling. Typically when I do any outdoor tent weddings, I always use my Wash FX. It's really simple, it's a nice wash light, and it's a lot of bang for your buck. So, you know, this whole entire tent is gonna be washed with color. I have them pointing up. Obviously, we don't want to blind people in the face, and I will actually unplug these during the spotlight dances and dinner and stuff, and I will only use these when it comes time for dancing. All set up for ceremony. Luckily, we have a beautiful day today. And check out this view. Look at these amazing willow trees. It's my favorite kind of tree, in case anybody cared. We are easy walking distance from the reception tent. This is going to be cocktail hour, and obviously people have the choice to either be under the tent or kind of floating around outside. Ceremonies taking place on this really nice flat piece of property. We're actually on a baseball field, which is kind of cool. And this is just another testament to why the eVerse 8 is, in my opinion, the ultimate ceremony setup. This just allows me to just plop a speaker on a pole, no wires, nice and clean, doesn't take up a lot of room. I love my Gator Frameworks ID series speaker pole. It looks great, it's really streamlined, packs up really easily, and it also allows me to kind of lift this above people's heads and get it at a comfortable, listening height. I don't know, I love everything about this setup. I actually get a lot of questions about my iPad mount, so real quick, I got this off of Amazon. I will put the link in the video description or the caption wherever you are viewing this video. And what I love about it is it has two different articulation points, so I can really get a great angle and position on my iPad. So if it's really sunny out, or just to make it a little bit more comfortable, I can pretty much put this any position I want, and then it obviously expands, to fit different size devices, and it just tucks right in my eVerse bag. So yeah, that's ceremony, folks. That's it. Speaker on a pole with an iPad, keeping it nice and simple. They offered me a room for the day and overnight, since it's quite a haul up here, and they're planning on doing some overtime probably. This is going to be a really awesome party. So after I clean up, probably around midnight or whatever, and then I can just kind of come on up to my room. So they closed this resort down for the day, so all the activity, all the cars you see here, every person on video is literally a guest. So how cool is that they're able to host everyone they invited and put them up in a room so they can drink and party and have the time of their life, and then crash in a cool little room. Here we go. Casa de DJ Rachel for the night. We're also doing a fireworks show somewhere. I prepared a 15-minute soundtrack to play in the background, so now I got to figure out kind of where that's going on, but that should be cool, and seems like they have a perfect night for that. So as you can see, again, this is kind of a cool resort. Everybody you see here is family, friends, so we're all staying on property, but this is meant for families to come and enjoy some outdoor activities. Love this place. Very, very cool.
Sunday drives in time to kill. What's the point of this? Ain't got no strings. Pouring your heart into a song. It's a match made up in heaven, like good old boys and bees.
Ready? I'm going to fade the music out. You can go stand up there now, and I'll give you the thumbs up when you're ready.
They've hired talented photographers and will happily share photos after the festivities. So please this time make sure your phones are turned on. do you take Krista to be your wedded wife?
I do.
Harold, do you promise to let Krista hang out at the Glenbrook bar even if you have run out of hours?
I
Do you take Harold to be your wedded husband?
I do.
Krista, do you promise to let Harold go snowmobiling whenever I call? To live together in matrimony, to love him, comfort him, honor and keep him in sickness and health. I, Harold,
I, Harold,
take you, Krista,
take you, Krista,
to be my wife,
be my wife,
my constant friend.
my constant friend.
Before these witnesses,
I offer you my solemn vow
I offer you my solemn vow
to be your faithful partner
to be your faithful partner
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
in good times and bad,
in good times and bad,
in joy as well as sorrow.
in joy as well as sorrow.
I promise to love you unconditionally. Pleasure to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Diedrich. All right.
Unique fireworks show right now. So what we need is everybody to please head on out of the tent, kind of stand right in front of the tent where cocktail hour was, and just hang on tight while we get ready for this evening's fireworks spectacular.
right, once again, this is last call for the fireworks because we're going to begin our custom-made soundtrack in 3, 2, 1. Our bride's dad. So everybody make some noise for Tony!
Aiming at your head, like a buffalo. You're a roughneck, I'm a cutthroat.
We the type of people make the club get drunk.
All right, this is going out to Tony!
And then I had to pay. If you f***ing with this girl, then you better be paid. You know why? Take 2 months. She ain't messing with no pro. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down. Get down, girl, go ahead. We want prenup. We want prenup, yeah. It's something that you need to have. But when she leave you, she gon' leave you. Feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed. Her, he got 3. That other rapper got a hit, but shout it, he not out.
congratulations to Krista and Harold for one epic celebration. And I also need to give you guys a huge round of applause. You were the best wedding of 2024. I had an absolute blast rocking for you rock stars. Thank you for making my night absolutely amazing. And we also want to give a big thank you to all the friends and family who made it out tonight, who made this evening possible. I know you have been working tirelessly since I think Thursday. So how about a big round of applause for everyone for putting this fantastic celebration together. And again, one more time for our newlyweds. A big congratulations, you two. And then we're gonna wrap up this announcement. Apparently, there's gonna be a kick-ass after party. There's gonna be pizza and alcohol. So I'm gonna clean up and hopefully join you. So one more time, everybody give it up for our newlyweds. And please enjoy your evening. Once again, DJ Rachel, it was an absolute pleasure. Take care.
And that's how it's done. I started my day at 9 a.m. It is now 11 o'clock. What a great party. Oh, this is what it's about.
You, DJ Rachel, killed it. Best night of my life.
Oh my God, you have the best family and friends. You made it absolute blast. Thank you so much for having me. Oh my God, you're so cool. Have a wonderful after party. So I'm packing up now, and I turned off the Wash FX, and right now I just have my Ape Labs, and you can see how much wash they create in a really big event space. So, you know, I'm all about great basics. And as you can see, I can absolutely wash most rooms with just my uplighting. And it looks fantastic in here. So I'm a big proponent of just using wash lighting. No laser beams, nothing really crazy, flashy, just real sophisticated color washing, and it looks beautiful in here.